Hey everybody, Avialence here, and welcome to another Ghost Recon commentary video. This is again from the Ghost Recon Future Soldier beta. I'm kind of just going to be walking through some of these things and talking about my new weapon build. As you can see, I swapped to the 417, and I now have the card for my sidearm. I've also kind of mixed up a few things. I'm going to be talking about those, as well as talking about some gameplay changes and all that they've done in the beta. So, they did extend the beta one more week, which is why I'm able to give you guys some more coverage of it. It now goes until this Thursday, which is May 8, 9, 10, the 10th of May, and they extended it to incorporate some more functionality changes. These are pretty simple things such as decreased bullet damage, decreased accuracy on different weapons, as well as increased armor on the riflemen, which I didn't really understand, but now I do, and a few other changes. They're really just trying to balance out the multiplayer even more before the game goes live. May 22nd on the 360 and the PS3. I think it's on the PC as well, but I'm not sure if the changes are the same. So you can see here, I have swapped to a different weapon. This is the second unlock in the Rifleman's tree. It's called the 417. Basically what the 417 is a customized version of the M4 for longer range engagements. It's mainly used as a single-shot marksman rifle, a kind of knockback between your average sniper rifle, probably the SR-25, and a M4. So it's just a longer range marksman-based M4. Now, one thing that I had to really learn to deal with this gun is it's got a high amount of recoil. Why? Because it's actually built as a single shot assault rifle, right? 20 round single shot. It's meant to be like that. However, I ended up swapping it to full auto to try to turn it into my own kind of weapon. You know, I wanted a M4 closer range engagement kind of gun, and I had hoped to do that with this gun. Now, I have changed a few more things since I shot this video late Friday night, but basically the changes are just a shorter barrel for, it's got less range but a little more control on it, as well as a few other minor touches with the trigger and everything. So, if you guys are interested in my M417 build, go ahead and toss a comment below, tell me if you are, and I'll get that up here. But the M417 is a great rifle. It's got a lot more stopping power than the ACR, and that's why I enjoy it so much. A lot of people still sit on the ACR and enjoy the ACR to death, but for me, the M417 was like kind of my new gun. I've really been enjoying this thing. I've also been enjoying the card. It's just got a lot less kick for a pistol, and it's very useful in some situations. However, I'm more adept to the Russian fully automatic pistol, which is quite nice. So, you see I'm just kind of going around picking people off. The M417 is more powerful, as you saw right there, and right there too. I did get headshots, you know, guaranteed, and headshots are single kill or one-shot kills in this game. However, the M417 is a lot more powerful. But you'll notice that the accuracy is a little rough. It's got a lot of recoil to it, and I really tried to subside that by using a different stock. I went ahead and did low gas as well, and also put on an aiming laser, a angled foregrip, and a lot of stuff just to try to reduce the recoil, because that was the one flaw I had with the M417. But after you do all that, it's still got a little bit of recoil you're going to have to learn how to manage. But I actually like it over the ACR, mainly because I'm an M4 guy, you know. So you can see here, I've learned to play teamwork, and that's one thing you always see is I'm near the objectives. I'm near my teammates, right? I'm trying to support them in any way possible. And you'll see by the end of the game, this gives you more points than just kind of going on your own, especially in a conflict game. Team support is really one of the only ways to build up a successful team, especially playing solo. Keep in mind, in most of the other videos I was showing you guys here on YouTube, I was playing with a team. I had Death Temperance, Tay, a few other people were in here, you know. And we played as a team, and that was the teamwork effective. And those are where most of my kills and my montages and other things come from, because we can work together, and I'm the face role in the little group, right? Me and Death always go in with our assaults. We tear these guys a new one, while our team works to feed us intel. Tay-Tay's our intel guy. And that's great when you have a team, but when you don't have a team, you really want to focus on the objectives, because it's about the objectives, not the kills, and that's what's going to win you the game in conflict. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, but kills are still important. Not really. As long as you can keep people off your objectives, you'll be fine. You can see this guy, Sleepy Dog, was trying to cap it. And I come up behind this guy, stealth kill him. Sleepy survives, and he goes right back to the cap. Now, I get bonus points for what I just did at the end of the game. And there's also a system called Confidence, where if you are near a player, it doesn't matter what player, if you're in a party or whatever, But if you're standing near a player, they get a confidence boost. Now, what this confidence boost does is increase the capture rate for all the different points. Now, this is very handy when you're in the nick of time, because if you have 3 people around you, a full squad sitting near the capture point, I think the range is 5 or 6 feet. It will cap 3 times as fast. This is kind of significant. This is a good way to get those objectives and hold them down. So you get confidence points, and confidence points are extremely important. You see here that we have 3 guys here on the objective, and we're all holding it down. I'm watching the front side with another guy, and we also have one watching the rear. Because we're doing this, we're able to hold it down so well. Teamwork is key in Ghost Recon. This isn't Call of Duty. You can't go on a rampage and win it for your team, right? Most of the Ghost Recon modes are built around teamwork, and you have to get used to that if you want to play this game successfully. A lot of people have kind of gotten used to the team deathmatch of Call of Duty, and you get your gun and you go on a rampage and you think that you're so good, but you know, teamwork is where it's at, and that's where what you need to get into for this game. You can't simply just win because you can get a ton of kills. That's not what Ghost Recon's built about. Now, anyway, back to the game. I had my little rant there. Teamwork does make the dream work in Ghost Recon, and you see there that some of these objectives, if capped, will give you certain bonuses. Now, I may have said this in some of my other videos, but you saw there I just had some, they look like kind of road flares, right, in my rifle. Whenever you secure a resupply point with your team and resupply from it, you will get bonuses such as better damage and better radius frag grenades or incendiary ammo for a few clips. It's important to do all of this. Now you see here I'm trying to stealth kill this guy, and in the end I did get him, but he still got me with that frag. The stealth kill system you have to be careful about. You'll see me do it. You've already seen me do it a few times in my other videos, but you have to be very careful. You can't approach from the sides, and you have to be aiming at the rear in order to get a stealth kill. Stealth kills are great, they're instant, and they're slaps in your opponent's face, but you got to be really careful with them. Always approach from the back directly. Have the front of your body aiming at your opponent, and that's how you're going to be able to knock down those stealth kills. Now you saw there too I used a combat roll. Now a lot of players don't even know about this combat roll and how useful it is. Basically it displaces your body and throws you into a prone position. Now it's really simple to use. All you do is hold down B, which is the cover / prone / crouch button, and go left or right with the analog stick. Now what this does is throw your body over in a turn, like it just did there, and it's done. It's the easiest way to throw yourself around, and I use it all the time to get numerous people. You see, I'm just constantly using it, because they'll be aiming at your head, expecting you to be running out, and you'll just cover roll. It's one of the nicest and most easiest mechanics to learn how to use, and it'll actually improve your combat effectiveness beyond belief, especially if you're running around like me. Now, while I do play team, notice I do run around. I do swap positions all the time. Especially for you snipers, this is extremely important. Now, as an assault, you normally run and gun, right? That's how it works. But it's also important to move around, right? Don't let your opponents get the drop on you, because yeah, you may have a good position. You may have gotten 3 or 4 kills from that position, right? But without moving, they're going to know where you are. You're going to get fragged, you're going to get censored, and then you're going to have a whole team on you. You got to move around. Especially as snipers, I know this is extremely important. Now, I'm not too good of a scout. I am an assault guy here. This is my class. But the scouts and their sniper rifles can tick you off if you don't watch them, you know? If a scout is played correctly, you will have a very harsh enemy on your hands. These people can aim quickly, they can snipe you in the face, they can lock down positions, they're in active camouflage, which, yeah, sure, it fades out when they move, but they can upgrade that. I believe it's around level 28, so it does not fade out. It's constantly on as long as you're not sprinting or shooting. But all of these things can make a scout really formidable. However, scouts aren't meant to run and gun. Scouts are meant to peek around, do some kills. You see, I did another stealth kill there. The stealth kills are important, and again, I got that teammate bonus. Yeah, I got a kill, 750 XP, because I came in undetected and popped him in the back of the head with my boot. But I also got a savior kill because I was working with my team. Because he was on the cap position and there were teammates right in front of him that he was about to shoot at, I got a savior kill there. That's a 600 bonus. These kills will not, these kills, these actions, these opponents, and these features will not only get you more points, but they will get you the win. And, you know, the win may not be as important. I prefer to win. I'm not extremely competitive unless I'm playing in a professional setting, you know. But you want the win, right? Losing over and over and over again is not how you do the win. But on a rare occasion when you'll get teammates like the team I had here, where they do have a variety of classes, they do have some successful people, but we teamwork. And teamwork was the only way to counter these guys. In the game before this, I didn't record it, but I was on the Russian side, and we did have a decent team. Basically what happened is we kind of swapped, you know. And I ended up getting swapped to the other side. But we dominated them in the last round, too, because teamwork. Now, keep in mind, though, that you can't just teamwork by yourself. And that's where I want to talk about something that has kind of been on my mind for a while. This is on the Xbox, right? The Xbox Live system has party chat now, where you can chat with your friends in between games. Now, a lot of people are in the party chat system all the time. I am frequently, too. Whenever I'm in a game like Ghost Recon, or whenever I'm in a teamwork-centered game, drop your party chat and come to the game. Even though your team may not talk to you, they'll probably listen to you. Now, I know plenty of people don't have mics, and in this game, I was barking out orders. I was saying, hey, left, right, just calling opponents out can make that big of a difference. That sniper right there that you just saw, he took down 2 guys, you know? He was coming up, and I had told him there were 2 guys coming from the position when I was covering the C4. And look, he got both of them. This right here, where I come up behind these guys, I was being fed information from a teammate on the far right. And I was able to kill that guy, stealth kill that guy right there, come around back here, finish him off, and overall secure the sensor zone. It was coordinated teamwork. And then over here, they tell me more guys are coming, so I went to push up and hold the spawn area while they cap the point. Now, spawn areas. Yes, in Ghost Recon, at least in the 2 maps we see here, they're fairly easy to spawn camp. Now, I really discourage you from you guys, spawn camping. I really don't approve of it. Here, because the objective was there, I felt like I had a variable situation, but I'm never going to go and spawn camp people. It's not fun. Now, Ghost Recon does have a unique system called deployments. Now, if you are being hardcore spawn camped and the system does register it, right, it says, oh, hey, I think it's 4 or 5 of the enemy teammates sitting around your spawn area within a certain amount of feet, it'll spawn you at a secondary deployment, which is cool. It allows you to basically spawn in a different area of the map entirely. This could change the game big time, and I'm happy they did implement it. However, I will say that it's not very sensitive. It takes a while and a lot of spawn camping for us to kind of set it up and for them to start spawning in a secondary location. So you can see there I got killed, pretty knocked down. But we're slowly taking the objective. I'm trying to spawn in real quick, but he's too close to the objective. Now, that's another thing you need to worry about when you're playing with a team. It's very important to spawn on your teammates so you can keep your position in the field, right? Now, what I should have done there is instead of spawning on my team, trying to spawn on my teammate, I should have just fallen back and started running so that they can spawn on me. It's all about being tactical with this, and especially in a professional scene. If I start getting into, Ghost Recon goes MLG, which I plan on getting into if it does, it's important to make these kind of situations because time is money in this game. You see there, if I had ran and sprinted all the way up, I'd probably be past that bridge, and my whole team could have spawned on me, and then the 4 of us could have overtaken that objective. You also see the little UAV icon up in the air that just flew past me. If you ever see a UAV, be sure to shoot it down. Those things are dangerous. They highlight you on the enemy map, and they make you easy to detect, easy to find out, and people can plan it against you. So you got to be careful. You see there, too, a teammate deploying area compromised by intel is because the UAV is there. If they know your position, your team can't spawn on you, which is pretty bad. So you got to be careful when you're moving around and handling all these different situations. Now, the video's coming to a close here, guys, and I'm going to kind of leave you in suspense to watch the end. But I do want to say, the Ghost Recon Future Soldier Beta was a great experience. Multiplayer-wise, 2 maps, 3 guns for each class on each side. It was a very unique experience, and it definitely made me want to go back and play some more Ghost Recon. Teamwork is key in this game, and I really encourage you guys to play Teamwork when the full game comes out May 22nd. And if you're interested in teaming up with me and doing video content and commentary videos with me, please feel free to drop a comment and send me a private message with your gamer tag, and we'll get in contact. But anyway, guys, I thank you for watching my coverage of all the Ghost Recon games. There will be more when it does come out, after the beta, obviously. And I'm looking forward to covering that for you guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in Ghost Recon Future Soldier on May 22nd. Peace out.